Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video we're going to be taking a look at dollar CAD. From a sort of technical point of view, we can see that prices come into a key area of support, but actually expecting a little bit more downside to dollar CAD to come. Now we have the obvious pressures from the US dollar weakening, so we could be expecting the dollar to weaken here as well. The Canadian dollar has been largely supported by the recent rally in oil. However, oil prices have come to a little bit of a halt. So if I just actually jump over to WTI first, you can see I've got some levels mapped out. Obviously we gapped over the weekend due to the news of OPEC cutting oil output, and we can see that prices have come into around about the $81 area, and we've just basically stalled at these previous highs. You can see I've marked out those previous highs there, still below the 200 moving average, which sits around the 83.27. But I'm really looking to see how oil reacts here. If oil prices continue and burst higher, then that could really help the price of dollar CAD to continue lower as well, down to the likes of the 1.3250 or even the 1.3150 areas where you can see I've marked out on the chart. Now if I go a little bit lower, I've also marked out another couple of areas of interest. So you can see actually price is really trading within a range between, if I just grab a pen tool a second, between the 1.3850 highs in here and the 1.3250 lows. So I'm looking to see if price could potentially come all the way back down into the 1.3250 lows. Now at the moment, price has come up into the 135 handle. We can see that's acted as resistance a couple of times. Price failed to find support here and could be potentially finding resistance again though at the 135. So you can see when price has made quite an aggressive move to the downside, look at these daily candlesticks here. We've got very shallow candlesticks, and what you'll notice about them is that they are closing back within each other's range. What I mean by that is the range of the high and the low, the body of the next candle is closing back within that range. Again, if I was to stretch out the body, the high and the low, today's current candle, if it stands like this and it finishes like this, would also close back within that range. That's quite significant because that to me shows that buyers are not really interested in prices here, or if they have been interested, they can't really trade above the 135 handle as things stand. So that means to me that maybe sellers are more likely to be in control of this market, and that if price was to trade through a daily low, let's say today's current low, then that could maybe trigger further selling pressure on dollar CAD and prices could potentially fall from there. If I was to go into a lower time frame, let's say the 4-hour time frame, you can see actually, let me just zoom out a little bit, you can see I've put in a sort of channel here which could also be related to a flag pattern, and the most likely thing that happens with flag patterns as they sort of develop, they can often trade outside or away from the pattern in the direction it came into it. So obviously it came into it from a sort of bearish direction, it could leave in a bearish direction. If it was to move lower, we do have some lows in contention before that major level of support, which you can see just over here on the left hand side, which is around about the 1.3350 handle and around about the 1.3275. So those could be the sort of immediate targets for any kind of trader looking to get short on dollar CAD and looking to target on their sell positions. If, however, the bigger picture plays out, then dollar CAD could continue down and sellers could look to target the major level of support around about the 1.3250. Hopefully that all made sense. If it did, leave this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more Forex trading content. And I'll speak to you in the next video.